What do you make of that decision?
I have been calling for that since. This is one of the commendable things Mr. President did, and it should be implemented effectively. We should see it on the ground. I thought today...
Good morning, viewers and subscribers. Thank you for joining me this morning. Now, so many discussions about withdrawals of policemen under the wives, the senators, the children senators, and their wives and children, and any House of Assembly representatives. Now, in the conversation, you will see that Ali Ndume having a conversation at the channel's TV where he recommends the president of that effect. Now, I don't see anything recommendable there. Yeah, I don't see anything recommendable there or giving someone credit for withdrawing a policeman under these personals. Because these things have been happening for long. They have been doing that for long. You will see a wife of a governor having police, huge numbers of police guiding her. You will see a senator's wife having huge numbers of police guiding them, even their children guiding them. I don't see that as recommendable stuff. Mr. President, you're not doing anything recommendable. To me, that is nothing to recommend you on, because this is not what we're talking about. This is not what we're talking about. What we need to talk about here is the insecurity issues we are facing in the country. The other day, there was a van of, you see how secured common one soul is being secured by these policemen. We're talking about this country. If you give the power for all these people that are guiding these persons to come out and guide the country, why not? Why can't we have peace? But no, I do not recommend you for that, sir. Because that is not what we're talking about here. Because our country, Nigeria, needs security, needs to be protected by these persons. And they are here today, they are recommending you because of who gave you that right. It is not recommendable. I do not recommend you. What you need to do is to fix this country. It is not going about withdrawing policemen under a personnel. These are what people have been doing for a long time ago. So because they were withdrawn today, you're taking credit on that. It is not credible. It is never credible. I don't understand. Give authority. Let them deal with these people in the bush, attacking everywhere, all the states. There's no way there's no bandit here now. Every corner of the states, in fact, the governor, nothing. They're not doing anything to secure this nation. And you're here because you command withdrawals of policemen under the personals. It's recommendable? To me, it is not, sir. And it can never be. Do the right thing. Wake up from your slumber. Correct this nation. We understand you're under pressure, sir. But as the chief of armed forces, you can do whatever it is you feel to do. You have downgraded our Nigerians. The policemen cannot. In fact, how up until now, nations like Nigeria should be sabotaged. We should understand the calamity or the gravity of what is happening in these nations today. Give authority. Let the authority be given. Come out. Tell us this is what you did. Now the 20-something girls that were adopted, that were freed, we haven't seen arrests. We haven't seen anything. We haven't heard anything. You're here telling us because you withdrew police for under a certain personnel, we should give you credit. No. It cannot be given to you, sir. That is not what we want. We want you to come out as a president of this Nigerian, speak of what is happening, and let us have peace.
What do you make of that decision?
I have been calling for that since. This is one of the commendable things Mr. President did, and it should be implemented effectively. We should see it on the ground. I thought today I will not see so many police in the National Assembly. but there's still crowded police in the National Assembly. So I don't know what the IGP is talking about.
So you're saying that
now,
the ones in National Assembly should be withdrawn from senators, from House of Reps?
Everybody. Security. If you secure Abuja, why do you need police attached to personalities?
Even your own?
I don't have a police. I only have an orderly.
Who is a police officer?
No, let me tell you my own. I'm not saying I'm excusing. You know my issue during that Boko Haram peak. Mm-hmm. One of the top policemen and the security agencies thought I'm not only politically exposed person, but my life was then at risk. So I was attached 3 policemen. But that was a big crowd to me. I refused. And I insisted that if there is going to be any attachment of police to me, it should be an orderly. And you know why? Because I'm an accused person. So I need police to monitor me so that next time they don't say I have gone to, I had a meeting with social people or had this, all that kind of a thing. So I need that plain clothes police by me so that he will now testify as to even my movements, as to who I relate to, but not to protect me, no. So I am of the view that all this police, you can't imagine what is happening. Some of our colleagues, some ministers have police attached to their wives. What is their business with that? Have police attached to their children. I saw some people, somebody's, I don't want to mention the name, but one of these politically exposed persons, his own son, that is mature, I mean, is moving with the convoy. SSS, the police, they say, no, that is wrong.
Abuse of office.
It's more
abuse
than
of the institution.
It's an insult of office, not abuse. Because and some of my colleagues, I went to one of my colleagues' house after dinner, and I went to his house and saw more than 10 police.
And he's a politician too.
It's my colleague, I say, even my junior.
In the National Assembly?
Yes. A member of National Assembly, some of them, if you see them coming, or you pull back thinking that maybe it's the president or the vice president that is coming. You can see even the president. The convoy that the president goes about with is too much, too. Secure the place. And when the president goes, you withdraw. Secure Abuja, and the president can even drive out, and himself. But when you secure personalities, and this is what is happening in Nigeria, then others, common people, as we call them, become vulnerable, and we don't care. So if you secure Abuja, then you can drive at night. And let me tell you, this is what is happening in most countries. I recently traveled to Abidjan here, Côte d'Ivoire. And I was very scared of going out, to exploit the situation. But the people in the hotel told me, now you can go, nothing. It's safe, you can go around. There's no kidnapping there. There's no armed robbery. In Côte d'Ivoire here, in Ghana, the same thing. If you hear, the one time they hear about armed robbery in Ghana, it was Nigerians that wanted to introduce it there. And before you know, they were apprehended. In Ghana, I wanted to go to I came in the night, wanted to get some, nuts and all that kind of thing. And there's a mall, I saw the sign. I asked the receptionist, is it safe to go? They said, no, it's safe. Even as I was going out, even ladies were going up and down. In Nigeria, can you do that? Even from your house here, can you take a walk from here to Asokoro? No.
So, Senator, give me a moment. We need to go on the break. When we come back, we'll be talking about remuneration, the payment